Why do we believe we should live without exploiting animals? To put the question in another form, why was such a doctrine formulated? The final, if not the immediate answer, is a revealing one, for it demonstrates the truth of the claim that veganism is not a mere sideshoot in human evolution, but a central extending growth of considerable significance. Veganism owes its birth to the fact that at the deepest point within us we believe impregnably in freedom, particularly perhaps those who were born and bred in these traditionally freedom-loving islands. Freedom to live our own lives in our own way, according to our own inward light, is fundamental to our view of life itself. It is in the light of this concept that we find the true significance of the vegan reform. Only when we see it as a doctrine, not a restriction, as those who oppose it mistakenly believe, but of freedom, do we fully comprehend it. The simple fact is this, that at rock bottom, veganism is the most recent of the periodic surges which have marked the tide of freedom ever since history began. It is distinguished from its predecessors by virtue of the fact that it brings a quite new distinctive feature into the long fight for liberty. It has driven the tide of freedom beyond what has hitherto been held to be its natural boundary, the concept of the free man. Until the advent of veganism, comparatively few men regarded the animals as being either worthy of or entitled to the right to be free, and probably fewer still realised the impressive effect which the granting of such a right would have upon the freedom of man himself. The real, the indelible significance of veganism is its devastatingly logical demonstration that by denying the animals the right to be free, man keeps locked against himself the gateway to his own further pursuit of happiness. To believe in the right to be free means inevitably that we grant the same right to others. If we fail in this, we deny the principle itself. We thus make of Orwell's 1984 a logical possibility, and the slavery of one man to another a justifiable act. To put it in another way, the law of freedom, which is also the law of love, knows no limits. Because in his mind man has excluded the animals from its operation, he has set arbitrary limits upon it, and in doing so has reaped what he has sown, a severe limitation upon his own progress. It is upon this factor, this little recognised bar to the upward growth of man, that veganism throws such a ruthless and revealing light.